Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I wanted to share some of the footage from one of my Sunday League games. Here I am just trying to create some space, trying to get open. I hadn't played forward in a while, so that's the position I started off the game in. I'm trying to get open. I go to the sideline trying to create some space. I didn't measure this one correctly and I am caught offside. I have been training, and a lot of the training I have been doing I feel the improvement, especially when it comes to sprinting. It took a while to develop. There's three things I've gotten better at: better form, better breathing, and better recovery time. I'm glad I started to focus more on the sprints and the runs and the recovery time because there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of change of direction, and I'm glad I did it because I did not know I was gonna play forward in this game. So I felt confident and I felt prepared. The only downfall is that I'm not that skillful, but I am able to run and perform. It's just the gameplay that I need to get used to. So this is what I mean with recovery time. I brought down the ball, I passed it to my center mid and started sprinting. But as soon as I saw the play got detained, I stopped. And that's the breathing, that's the recovery time. And my body's getting adjusted to take another sprint like this one right here. I beat everybody to the ball, but the defender ends up catching up to me and throws it out of bounds. So here they pass it back to the keeper. I jog up top so I can pressure him to a pass, so we can look for mistakes like these. Here I ask for the ball. I'm trying to make a long run. The defender does a really good job here and anticipates me trying to juke or anything like that, and that's what I mean. I'm not as skillful, so I haven't gotten enough gameplay up top to where I can start juking or start faking. So that was a little amateurish of me. I could have handled that better, but oh well. So then they land the goal, which makes it 1-0. Then we have the kickoff. Here we're gonna get the throw in. I receive it, but I'm not able to control it, and it ends up going out of bounds. All right, so here their defender makes a mistake, and our midfield ends up intercepting it. Sees me. What a beautiful pass. I try to control. I do a sombrerito, but I got in between two defenders, and they managed to take the ball away from me. Since I hadn't played forward, I'm not using it as an excuse, but it's moments like that where I could have probably reacted quicker, or my body would be used to working around defenders. It's just a different type of situations that you encounter, and the more you practice, the more you do them, the better you get at them. We end up winning the ball in this next play. After that small scramble, Isaac, our center midfield, gets it to me. I have my back to the goal, pass it back to him. He tries to filter a ball, but with no luck. Looking back at this footage, I feel like I had so many missed opportunities. There, I had my back to the goal, but I could have easily turned around and faked a shot or took the shot, just trying to create some more danger, looking for a rebound off the post or the goalie or a defender. But in that moment, I felt like the better choice was to pass it to my center midfield, hoping that he would take a shot, as the first touch. But we're still learning. We're still gathering we're still creating or developing our chemistry. We're gonna jump the line here and get a long pass from the defense. I try to beat everybody to the ball. The keeper does a good job of coming out and put some pressure on me, and I managed to touch the ball, but not with enough force or intent to go into the goal. I also noticed that Isaac does a good job of winning the ball in the middle. Looks for me. I knew that my left midfield was going to be open, so I handed off to him, but he was offside. That is one thing I believe I do well. I retain the ball when I get it on top. Look for my teammates to create better options. And one thing I do have to work on is the quick thinking. If I don't see anyone with the first 1-2 second, I'm gonna have to start moving. Either way, that previous play was a I believe was a good play, but it was offsides. Isaac again with the good pressure. I try to block the pass or block the player from getting the ball. I landed a little weird. It felt strange. It felt strange, but no injuries, which I'm so grateful for. Here they win a penalty and score another goal. Then we get the kickoff, pass it back to the defense, and they manage to score another one. Another kickoff. I pass it off to our midfield. Okay, so don't make fun of me, but I don't know what happened here. I guess I was too zoned in into the ball. I don't know if we had a throw in. I can't tell by the what's in the frame. But I'm so focused on something, or I just like doze off. I really don't remember what happened. And then I just crashed into their defender. I apologize, of course, and he was just laughing, and his other teammate was laughing. In the second half, I moved from playing forward to my usual position, which is center midfield. Here, I intercept the pass. I keep fighting for the ball between two of their guys, but I couldn't retain it. I keep on pressuring, bounce the ball off of him. Forward gives it to me. I see our other forward open, so I give him the quick pass. So during this time, I started feeling a little tingly sensation in my hamstring. It wasn't painful. It just felt like it was tight, and I just felt a little sting in there. So I tried whenever I had a chance. I took some time to try and stretch it out. Again, it wasn't really painful. It wasn't bothering me. I mean, it was bothering me a little bit, but nothing where like, oh man, I can't run anymore. Like, I probably should have asked for a sub, but I was having too much fun. You know, I wanted to keep on playing. I'm gonna fight for the ball here, and the ref calls a dangerous play on their game. He pretty much just put his all of his cleats to my ankle. Nothing major. And here I'm just waiting everybody to move forward, trying to get out of our area. I see the defense to my left, so I pass it on to him so we can come out playing. Here's a little disturbance by me, so he doesn't end up coming out of the area, and they end up losing the ball, which we recover and lose it again. I get the ball here, and I see the right mid open, and I try to dish it out to him. We couldn't get the angle right, but it looks like we lost the ball. Or I probably made a bad pass since I did that hand motion. To apologize for one of my errors. So here I'm going to move back down to try and participate in the next play. And this is my kind of game style that I like to play. You see the defense. Isaac gives it to me. I turn around, see the left midfield open. He gives it back to me. It's so easy, just those 1-2 screen plays, and we get out playing. We move past the midfield. I'm waiting for someone to get open. I see Chino, and they cut his angle, so he's not able to get a good shot. But you know, those are the type of plays that I like to come out from the defense, come out touching, everything under control, and make them run. But again, we are, you know, we got some new players, so we're still trying to get that chemistry going. Here I try to apply some pressure and try to take the ball away from my opponent, but he was a good player, so I was having a little head to head with him, and it was some good competition, good sportsmanship as well. And then there's another example of some good gameplay. That's our defense in the stripes. You know, he managed to get all the way up there, and we're not in real danger right now. Defense does a good job coming out from the back and juking the guy. He passes it to me. I try to make a quick juke. I thought the guy was gonna go for it, but I didn't execute that as I wanted, and it ends up costing us another goal. So here they were able to capitalize. and score again. I still think that play was an offside play. It's pretty close. It looks like he was able to make it back in the line of defenders on time, but at the same time, he looks like he might have been offside. At this point, I just feel like shit. My the little pain I feel in my leg, couldn't get any plays going, and then I end up making a mistake, and they score on us. So it was a little heavy on me, but I keep pressuring. No matter what, they marked the foul in our favor. He said the guy pulled my arm and brought me down. I like playing with Isaac in the middle because we're starting to understand each other, and to control the midfield is really, really important. Here he gets the ball, passes it to me. I pass it back to him. It's so simple, it's so smooth. They try to create a pass here, but I end up heading the ball. Not my best control. I looking at it now, I could have controlled it with my chest, but I didn't. Here we're gonna recover the ball. I end up getting it. I fake, pass it to our forward, and get open. I felt like he could have given it to me, and he probably could have ran towards the goal and create some space. But luckily, we didn't lose it. We still have it up until this point. I recovered the ball here, and I do a quick pass to Chino, who was I saw him running behind me. He ends up passing it to the forward. And it wasn't a bad idea. We took the shot. I get the ball here, and I just gotta find a better solution whenever my back is against the goal. I gotta find some quickness, or I gotta come up with something that's much faster. Luckily, I didn't lose the ball there. I make another mistake. I need to be quicker at that receiving the ball and proceeding to the next step without thinking about it. I see some opportunities on the right side of the field, so I throw myself to the sideline. I see Isaac open, so I pass it on to him, and since he understands what I'm trying to do, I make a sprint, not a sprint, but a run towards the end of the field. He sees me, I make the pass, and there's a handball right there, but they didn't count it. After an attempt at an individual play, Sebastian wasn't able to get the shot towards the goal. The other forward recovers it, and I'm just trying to look for an open guy. Didn't find one. Just the keeper just picked that ball up. Here I see that his only other option was that guy, so I anticipate the pass and recover it. At this point, I was already limping. I felt that hamstring pain increase, so I was starting to feel it, but I still didn't want to get out. I wanted to keep on playing. Here I get the ball, but I make a bad choice and I lose the ball. The coach decides to take me off the game, so that was pretty much it for me towards the end of the game. I think there was like 8 minutes left after this, so I was thankful. We lost the game. It was around 4-1, 3-1 that we lost. It was a fun game overall. We had a little bit of rain, and we didn't have that Texas heat that we usually have. But overall, I felt good. I feel like the training that I'm doing throughout the week has been really beneficial. I feel stronger. I feel faster in the acceleration. And just overall, I have more confidence. One thing I feel like I need to work on is that top speed. I feel like I've gotten better at the acceleration, but top speed is where I need to kick it up a notch, as well as my first touch receiving the ball and knowing what to know next. But I feel like that's just a natural thing that it probably takes a lot to develop. A natural soccer player, it's just that instinct that he has, something I don't possess, but maybe there's something I can draw up on my thinking board and try to execute it on my own, use some cones maybe, just try to get familiar with the movement that I want to perform. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it for my gameplay for this game. I have another one that I have to edit, so I'll upload it as soon as I can. And if you're still here in the video, I appreciate you for watching all the way through. And I'll see you guys in the next video.